struggled to get foam on mine.
I got some decent foam.
Yeah, you both did. Well, welcome back to Designated Beer Drinkers. We are creeping up on episode 20 here.
20.
Oh, yeah. Whew. We are flying through. Today, we are drinking Kinkaider Brewing Company's Son of the Beast Vanilla Cream Ale.
Very exciting.
I am the only one who's had this before. But we do have a beer blurb. It is a light ale with a slightly sweet vanilla bump. If a cream ale and a cream soda had a baby, Son of the Beast would be it. Crush a few on the beach or at the lake, but always in the sun.
All right.
I'm looking forward to this.
Smells like feet.
Gentlemen, it smells like feet. What kind of
Sniff it.
Here, let me give. Feet. I think it sounds. I think it smells like a cream ale.
No, I'm
Like a
getting
cream
a
soda.
little stinky feet from the sniff.
I don't know, man. Kind of smells like cream soda.
Yeah.
Right. Taste test.
First impressions?
Decent. Could use more cream soda-ness.
Yeah.
I think it could use more of. I feel like it doesn't really taste like much.
Fair.
I feel like it's light, like pretty light.
It's very light.
Could be. When I say I want it to taste more like cream soda, I feel like they could literally just like pour some cream soda into this and it would be perfect.
And it's not very fizzy.
I have some cream soda.
It is not very fizzy. Unironically,
Kind of got like a flat taste.
yeah,
But we
right.
just opened it.
Zachary, unironically, at some point, or maybe with the second glass, I could pour some cream soda in this and see how it is. Because I feel like it could use more fizz and more sweetness, and it would like be, you know, indifferentiable. I don't know if that's right. I feel like that sounds right. But anyways, I feel like it would be hard to tell the difference between this and actual cream soda other than the alcohol. But yeah, this is a great start, I feel like.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm liking it. It tastes how I remember, so.
Oh yeah. I like how, since it is light, it is very easy to drink. Like I could just down this, it feels like.
Oh, do it.
So, well, I don't know if I want to,
But you could.
it's a process, you know. You gotta warm up to it here. But I'm warming up pretty quick. What are you guys' thoughts? Anything else?
I don't know. I feel like there's not too much going on with it. It's pretty straightforward.
That's fair.
Yeah, I feel like it has good flavors, but they're subtle.
Yeah. I like that it's marketed as like a summer beer. Because it definitely would go well with like sitting on a beach.
Yeah.
I like that Pacifico one. That one would be good. Good point of comparison.
It's making my mouth water.
Kind of same.
Like I'm
Yeah.
getting real saliva-y. I'm salivating.
It's
Don't
because
do
you
that
want
on
more.
That was unnecessary. Okay, well, I'm revoking your podcast privileges.
We're an ASMR podcast now.
Yeah, you can listen to me swish saliva around.
We're an all saliva podcast. Just a couple of saliva fellows.
It's so good to be salive for right now.
for right now.
I don't know. You get the point.
I get the point.
I'm just gonna let that one sink in, not comment on it. I'm not a bad saliva slurp.
Kudos to you in the audience if you got that one.
Well, it seems like that's a pretty common talking point for us. You want to jump into some anime discussion? Or anything else interesting you have on your mind right now?
I think I'm a couple episodes behind on solo leveling.
Ooh, yeah, kind of same.
I think like 2 episodes.
I need to catch up with Caleb.
Is he all the way caught up?
Yeah, we've been watching it together. It's been really good. I think I want to say we're through episode 8. Yeah, because they had 7, 7.5, and 8.
Yeah.
Where that was the recap one.
I think that's the last one I watched, and nothing
Yeah.
really crazy happened in episode 8.
Yeah, so we got
They were-
caught up with that.
They're about to go back into like another dungeon with all their old
Yeah.
buddies.
Because was 7 the Kerberos or the Cerberus or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one was sick. And
Wait,
8 was like set
was
up.
it?
It was either 6 or 7 of it. Or 6 might have been the.
When was the spider?
No, I think 6 was the spider. Did that happen before or after the dog?
I don't remember.
Shit.
I
So-
think there's 2 more episodes out right now though.
Okay.
After, so I think they're on episode 10.
Okay. Yeah, definitely got to watch that. Part 2, season 2 of Invincible just came out like today. Haven't seen that yet, but I need to. Part 1 was pretty cool. Don't have a ton to say about it. It was a little, I don't know, still getting into the flow of it. And it was only 4 episodes, so it's like 4 episodes. Hey, we're going to take a break for like half a year almost, and then we'll release the next half of the season. Okay. So,
Weird. I beat 2018 God of War yesterday.
oh,
How was it?
It was very good. I didn't play it for like when I first got it. I tried to, but I think I was getting burnt out on video games and I kind of fell off immediately. So anyways, I just put it on easy and just did campaign missions, and I was like, I just want to see what the game is, you know.
yeah.
I don't want to try too hard. But anyways, it was very good. Very good story.
Cool.
And then I started Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh, like you restarted it, or you jump back in where you left off?
I played like an hour when I left off last.
Okay.
So like I just got past the tutorial stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, cool.
This game's awesome. Another time.
Yeah. I didn't really get it. Well, I mean, it was the first like hour of gameplay, so
Yeah.
there's not a whole lot to do. But
Yeah.
now it's kind of opening up a little bit more, and I'm like, okay, starting to get back into things here. I just did one of the first like big missions. Have either of you played?
Cyberpunk? No.
Oh, well, I just did one of the first main missions where you like break into like a hotel run by a tech giant, I assume. Some like Asians, you know, rich Asians. And
Crazy.
you're trying to like steal some like some sort of like software chip from them. And basically you get in there, everything's going perfect, and you get it, but then oh no, you're in his penthouse, but he's coming up the elevator.
No.
So you're like, oh, how do we get out? So we like went, and like you can go inside of this like artistic like pillar like decoration basically that he has in his penthouse. And so we were just kind of like hiding in there like while all these people are like coming into the penthouse, and you can kind of see like out of it. And then he murders his father, And then the hotel gets put on lockdown, and we're like, shit. We have this like super valuable stolen item, and we just watched this guy kill his father, and now the hotel is like on lockdown. So I just went through all that and escaped the hotel, and then now I'm John Wick all of a sudden.
Hell yeah. John Wick in the future.
Yeah, I mean it's voiced by him and it looks like him.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, why did
That's
I?
so cool.
Why did I jump to another character? Like, what's happening? So I don't know, but it just said like interlude. Like the screen went black at the end of like the mission, and it was like interlude, and then you're just playing as John Wick now. And I'm like, whoa, what? So I'm kind of confused, but things are going good so far. So anyways, that's what I've been doing. I got a new tattoo.
Yeah, that tattoo looks awesome.
Yeah. I'm very pleased with it. It feels very raw
I bet.
after an hour and a half of getting poked with needles a bunch.
It'll never be the same again.
That's why I went.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to get some more tattoos as well. There's this guy online who does like embossed style tattoos. Like it literally looks like something is like imprinted or like indented in your skin. And it doesn't even like look like a tattoo. It's so realistic. It's super cool. I don't remember the artist's name off the top of my head, but I follow him on Instagram. I think he's in the UK or something.
Guess you're going to the UK.
I know. Don't even get me started. There's another dude who is French and is like a master at tattooing. He does these crazy detailed, huge, colored pieces. I followed him on Instagram too, and he's got like his booking link, but he is closed. He is so far booked out, I imagine, that he's just like, I'm not taking anything else right now. I'm good.
Yeah.
But he posts every once in a while, and oh my god, some of the pieces, they're like crazy skeletons blossoming out of like stained glass windows, and it actually looks like stained glass on someone's skin. And I'm like, how did you do that? Oh, they're so cool. I would love one of those, but I mean,
I'm sure it cost a fortune.
yeah, it costs an arm and a leg, not just in like the space, but
Yeah.
but literally. So maybe when I'm a millionaire in like 40 years.
You'll be like 60 in 40 years. 60 something.
Just old enough to get a dope ass tattoo.
That seems so far away.
I know.
But
You're like 30. You're like halfway.
thank you.
Drove all the way here just to get attacked.
Yeah.
Not my fault you moved out. You could have been here and gotten attacked anyway.
I'm not 30 yet.
Tomato, tomato.
I know, I'm scared, like, I'm gonna be 24 in October, like,
To be 24 again.
I wouldn't know anything about that, you know. I'm just a spry young 23-year-old.
I'll be 24 in a month.
Who's also almost 24.
Aging is weird.
I know. I saw someone talking online. They're like, turning 20 or like your 20s are like, you wake up one day and something's just wrong with you, and then you get to live with that the rest of your life. I was like, oh, that's not really inaccurate, is it? Like, that's kind of spot on.
Yeah. I was working with one of my employees today, and this is like the second time I've worked with him, and he's like been at the store for like a couple years at least. But I've been at the store for like 5 months, and this is my like second time working with him, and I was like, I'm gonna be here alone with him all afternoon, and like I don't even know like what to say. Like, how do you talk to a high schooler?
Yeah, right.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going, buddy? You like video games?
You play Fortnite?
Oh, yeah. That's what the kids are on these days, isn't it?
Right.
Well, I think he's more into like sports. I think he wrestles. And I was like,
I don't know anything about wrestling.
I don't think I have anything in common with him either.
Get down on the ground with some other dude.
So I was just like, you want to clean something together? And then we did.
Nice. How'd it go?
It was good. We chatted a little bit just about work. And I was like,
Yeah.
I've got that in common with him.
Nice. So you know him pretty well now. You could basically like recite his social security number from memory.
Not exactly.
Well.
But
Let me know.
it's comfortable to like talk to him now, which is cool.
That's good.
Got over the awkward part.
Yeah. Yeah, being a GM is weird, especially when half my employees are older than me.
Do you have any issues with them or anything? Like older?
It's older employees or
Yeah.
just like in general?
Sure, just in general.
I have a couple employees that I kind of have issues with, but it's because either A, they're not good at their job, or B, they are, but they either call in all the time or they like don't wear their uniform. And it's like,
Rules are rules, but
yeah, like I don't know, I don't want you to like quit necessarily, but also
Put on your shirt.
it's a shirt, like it's just a different shirt than the one you're wearing. Like, is it that hard?
yeah.
And it's a t-shirt, so like I don't really see the issue. It's not like a dress shirt or something that's like uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, for the most part, they're great.
Sick. I saw a couple of my coworkers today when we went bowling, and
Yeah.
yeah, didn't do any laser tag, unfortunately. That would have been
Damn.
cool, but yeah, I was talking to one of the guys about Dune 2 as well. He was there with his girlfriend, and they were chatting back and forth. They're like, "See, he's talking about it. Everyone's been bringing it up recently." And it's like, we gotta watch that, you know. And he was like, "Oh yeah, one of the other guys at work was telling me he saw it in IMAX, and you definitely gotta see it in IMAX because that's the best way. That's the intended way to see it." And he's like, "Okay, buddy, you know, slow your roll a little bit. I do want to see it, but I'm not gonna drive
To Omaha.
Yeah, Omaha at a minimum. But that's not even like the real IMAX, you know. So the one they got at the West Roads Mall, it's not true IMAX. You got to get the real one." So anyway, movies are cool. Yeah, some good coworkers there.
Yeah.
We had like 20 people for bowling. It went really well.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people.
Did you win?
Yeah, it was a lot of people. I did not win. I did decent though.
What'd you bowl?
I got like either 90 or 100 something for like the classic bowling. And then they've also got a hyper bowl, they call it.
Hyper Bowl is cool.
You seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, Zach?
Where it
I
like
don't
lights
know.
up the rails and you like
Yeah.
bounce them off the different colors.
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
do remember that.
They put up the bumpers
Yeah.
and they've got like LED strips on them. They'll either like flash different colors, which represent like different score multipliers.
Mm-hmm.
And so
I like that.
I think I got like 3rd out of 6 on my team or in my lane. So that was fun.
Cool.
Yeah. Got some panda afterwards. Decent day, you know?
At Chipotle.
Nice. What's your go-to order at Chipotle?
Burrito, brown rice, pinto beans,
Hmm.
pico, chicken, and then pico, queso, the spicy salsa sauce,
Yeah.
cheese, lettuce, corn salsa.
Decent. You like the brown rice over the white rice?
Yeah.
What do you like about it?
I think it's just like more filling and arguably healthier carbs than white rice. But I mean, the whole thing is just carbs. So.
Yeah.
But it makes me feel better about myself. That's fair.
That's funny.
For destroying a whole burrito.
I know, right? Damn,
The
it's so
size
good.
of my arm.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I get. And then like a quarter of it fell out onto my plate while I was eating because
Oof.
all the sauce like soaked through and like the tortilla fell apart.
Yeah.
It's a classic burrito experience.
Yeah.
You basically like have to keep it wrapped in that aluminum foil it comes with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, get the burrito bowls, which those are really good too.
Yeah.
It's basically the same. It just doesn't have the tortilla.
Yeah.
If anyone was wondering.
What percent are these?
Just 5.
Regulars? Standard?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they're 5% and only 9 IBUs.
Nah, I'm pretty low. I like it. You guys want to grab another one?
Yeah, I do.
Timber and I started watching Wonka last night
Oh yeah.
with Timothy Chalamet.
Mm-hmm.
How is it?
It's a musical.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I know they don't like advertise it as a musical for some reason.
No, I think we were both kind of surprised when it just started with him singing. I'm like, what?
That's funny.
I thought we were gonna watch Willy Wonka. We didn't get super far. Have you both seen it?
No, I just
No.
heard about it and
Oh.
knew that it was a musical.
We didn't get super far into it because we just got tired and went to sleep. But
Sure.
I mean, I like musicals.
Yeah.
So I was enjoying it. The songs seem. It's very whimsical, like playful, as you would expect from a Willy Wonka movie. You know, the, like half
Can
hour
see
that
how
I've
this
seen or
goes.
something. I don't know exactly how much I've watched, but
Cool.
yeah, it's good so far. I definitely want to finish it. I like that one of the songs is already stuck in my head.
Oompa loompa.
They haven't sang that one yet.
Oh man, you
You're
know what's
missing out.
coming.
The one it goes, there's chocolate, and there's chocolate. There's chocolate, and there's chocolate.
Oh.
That's the main hook. And then he sings about like hoverflies that live in chocolate that he puts into his chocolate, and it makes you fly.
Nice. I could fly.
Damn.
And all the other snooty, rich chocolatiers are all fed up that he's trying to encroach on their place of business. So they all rushed over for his grand unveiling of chocolate and was just like, this is the worst chocolate I've ever had. You suck. Anyways, that's all I have to say about the movie so far.
Nice.
So far, so good.
Yeah. Do you want to try this egg? It's pretty good, actually.
I'm not gonna taint my beer with cream soda.
I'm just saying, it is actually coming out pretty nicely.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised by how well combining it works. I thought it would be like, I wasn't sure how much to do, but I think at this point I'm basically like half and half, or maybe a little more beer than the soda. And
I mean, it's the same color.
yeah, right?
Let me
Like,
take a sip.
Give it a shot here.
Still smells like beer.
You look like you're still processing it.
Yeah, it's a lot to process. It kind of takes you.
Do you need another sip?
No.
Would you like to try a sip, Zach?
Take
Nah,
a sip,
I'm okay.
Zach.
No,
Take
come
a
on.
sip.
Just one. You got to experience it before you say anything
Do it
about
for the vine.
That was not a sip. You wet your
Tasted it.
tongue.
Mm.
Same reaction I had.
It's a lot to process.
It's missing the part of beer that like makes it beer. There's like this
The weedy-
slight bitterness you get.
With beer.
Mm-hmm. It's missing the ale part of the vanilla cream ale.
Well, this is only a 5% 9 IBU beer, so
Mm-hmm.
it's not very bitter in the first place.
Sound like you took a little tinkle over there.
I'm tinkling right into my beer here.
It'd be the same color.
You could never tell. Actually pre-filled this can.
With piss.
No.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, that's good. I like it.
If you say so.
Where should I get my next tattoo on this arm? I got a lot of spaces to fill still.
Are you trying to fill out that arm before you do anything else?
Yeah.
What's your favorite animal? Come on, this is like a first grade question. You should have an answer by now.
I don't have a favorite animal.
Pick a favorite animal, and then tell me what it is.
Just like spot. Like which spot should I fill up on my arm? You know, like there's lots of empty spaces. You know.
You could just do the other side of your forearm there.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Maybe you could do.
I wonder what to do like here.
Oh, maybe you could do like a
sword.
Sword would be
Knife.
cool. Yeah, maybe like a katana or something.
I have a.
Or you could do like the Adventure Time sword,
Adventure time.
or the Master Sword or something.
I've come across a person on TikTok a few times that like designs sword tattoos.
Yeah.
And it's just like based off of X reason, like based off of your job or based off of your favorite video game or whatever. So next time I find it, I can send it to you.
That'd be cool. Have you seen those? I think I've seen them on Instagram, where it's like click or hold the video to like find your next tattoo, and it just like super like fast like flashes a bunch of things, and you like hold to like stop it. Some of them I was like, oh, that'd be cool, but then like you can't like how do you screenshot it once your thumb is like held down on the screen?
Right.
Like you're supposed to remember it.
Just use your other hand.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like awkward though. I feel like it's sensitive because like I'll push down and then it won't freeze, and I'll be like, what? And then I'll push down again and then it won't freeze. And I'm like, what? And then I push down again and then it freezes. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But those little, just like little quick designs is what they mostly seem like. Some of those are kind of cool. I wish you could just like scrub through the video. I guess if I took like a screen
TikTok.
recording,
Yeah.
but
Or maybe a screenshot.
well, now we're back to square one.
You could get a moth tattoo on the opposite side of your forearm from your butterfly one.
Is this a moth or is it a butterfly? I don't know.
I don't know.
I'd say it's a butterfly. Because, okay, so butterflies, they have like 4 wing sections, right? And moths only have 2.
Is this not 4?
That's 4.
Yeah, so it'd be a butterfly, is what he's saying.
Oh.
I don't know. I might be making shit up.
I don't know.
Butterflies are typically larger and have more colorful patterns on their wings. Butterflies have a slender and more streamlined body shape, while moths have a chunkier and more robust body shape. And their bodies are often covered in fine hairs.
I said this is a chunky guy.
So maybe he's the moth.
Also, he had to shave my arm. It
Yeah.
was so weird seeing like my forearm with no hair on it. I was like, oh my gosh.
Me. Probably not that different.
Starting to feel more feminine.
I was thinking about that I could like swim faster or like run faster.
Michael Phelps over here. I don't think the drag from your 2 millimeter hairs on your forearm is going to slow you down too much.
No, it'll add some wind resistance. I gotta be aerodynamic.
It's like that song. I can run faster with no wind resistance.
I don't know that song.
Me neither.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well.
you're crazy. You're making this up.
No. It's a song. You just don't know any better. You'll learn when you're my age. Give it 6 months.
6 months from now.
I'll have sent you that song by then.
You'd be like, yeah, you remember that? Do you remember that podcast episode 4 months ago where I mentioned this song? I'm gonna be like, no, I don't.
You know what the best part is? We're recording it. So if you don't remember, I can just send it to you.
Amazing. But you'll have to listen through all 40 podcast episodes by then.
That'll be crazy. We're going to have 40 episodes by then.
6 months from now. Probably creeping up on it.
Let's see. It's 52 weeks in a year, so just 26 in 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
And we only record every week or two. So we'll probably have like 20 episodes more by then. And we're right around.
20.
Or like 18 or something.
Yeah. So that seems pretty reasonable.
I thought you said this was our 20th episode.
Said we were creeping up on 20.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wonder what the podcast is gonna evolve into. You know, things change like slightly over the course of time.
Yeah.
I have some
Like,
ideas.
how's it gonna look in like a year?
What kind of ideas do you have, Zach?
All right. So the stuff we talk about on here tends to be like movies, anime, video games.
Mm-hmm.
Because like that's things we're interested in. That was great.
Mm-hmm.
But like as far as a listening audience goes, we want it to be like relatable to the maximum amount of people.
Mm-hmm.
And right now we have it labeled as like,
Chilling and drinking.
yeah, like that. And then like as far as genres for podcasts, it's like labeled as a comedy podcast because that's like the closest thing.
Sure.
But
We need to be more niche.
maybe, yeah. Jackson may have stumbled across something X amount of weeks ago. He started like, hey, I have a game for us to play. This or that or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just like a talking game to like keep coming back to as you chat.
I remember that.
Yeah, and like that was fun and like also kind of funny. So if we wanted to do like something along those lines every episode, that'd be cool, and it'd be a way to like keep the conversation going, which would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. We could just call it game night. The podcast. And we just play games.
It's true. Ice machine going off.
Yeah.
But
This or that, cats or dogs?
What?
This or that, cats versus dogs.
Dogs.
depends on the point in my life.
Right now.
Cats.
There you go.
What about you?
Cats.
Really?
Yeah, right now.
They're less work.
They are. They run around more. Well, I don't know about that. Depends on the age, I guess. Right now they're kittens, so they run around more.
Pizza or pasta?
Pizza.
Pizza.
100%.
Yeah.
Pizza. I also love pasta though.
Yeah.
It's a tough call.
What pasta could beat a pizza, do you think?
Macaroni and cheese.
Really?
We had a mac and cheese pizza. It was disgusting, but sorry, Randy.
That
Sorry,
wasn't
Kelly.
that bad.
It was disgusting.
Mac and cheese is good, though.
You could do Alfredo pizzas.
You could.
Chicken Alfredo pizzas are awesome.
You could do like a
Cream cheese pizza with pepperoni.
We have one of those.
I know. It's good.
It is. I was dogging on it for like the first year or two I worked at the Vinch, but
You just couldn't stomach it.
then I tried it one
Just a
time and I
hater.
was like, this is pretty good.
Yeah. Dessert pizzas?
Mm.
Is there any dessert
I could take it or
pastas?
leave it.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? What about like fruit pizza with like icing or whatever?
Fruit pizzas?
Yeah.
Those are pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are like dessert pizzas though, because they've got like the frosting on them.
That's the dessert pizza kind of route we're going at the
Those
Vinch.
fruit.
Yeah, we're doing like apple.
Oh.
And maybe
I'm
a cherry
thinking,
one.
Like, where it's got like kiwis and strawberries
Oh.
and bananas on it and like no cheese or any toppings.
Yeah, it's just like a
got,
cream cheese frosting with, with
yeah,
some
cream
fruit.
cheese frosting and some fruit.
Yeah, you can get a
Yeah,
like
that's a
super
dessert
savory.
pizza, isn't it?
I
That's
think
more like a fruit
specifically
pizza.
Yeah, fruit dessert.
pizza.
I feel
And
like
I
a fruit
think-
fruit pizza, but I feel like a fruit pizza is a dessert pizza because of the frosting.
That's fair.
When I
And
think
it's got like a sugar cookie crust basically.
that's fair. I guess when I think of fruit pizza, my mind immediately goes to like chocolate and like I don't know. Like I'm trying to think. Valentino's had one, like a dessert pizza that was chocolate and had some sort of like crumbly thing on it, I think. Like a brown sugar. And I didn't like that. But that's what I always thought of as dessert pizza.
That's fair.
Getting me hungry.
French toast or pancakes?
French toast.
French toast.
Nice.
Pancakes are a little too bland.
Mm,
You got to soak them in maple syrup for them to really taste like anything.
And then they
Yeah.
get soggy. And it's like,
Yeah, I agree. French toast.
French toast is so good.
And French toast, yeah, you can put like cinnamon and sugar on it and stuff too. It doesn't have to just be like syrup.
Courtney put nutmeg on ours a while back.
It's like tasty.
That was so good.
My favorite way to do French toast is, crack however many eggs into the bowl or dish or whatever you're doing it in.
Yeah.
Whipping cream, vanilla, and cinnamon, and mix it all up. And then dunk your bread in that. I think that's so good. It's so yummy.
I can definitely see that.
Yeah. All right. Well, here's another. Milkshakes or smoothies?
Milkshake.
Milkshake.
Really?
Yeah.
I might actually go smoothie.
If someone handed you a juice stop or like a chocolate shake, you'd choose the juice stop?
It depends on the juice stop. Some of them are definitely better than others, but
An eagle.
I don't know. I think they have like, don't they have like a chocolate peanut butter smoothie there?
A juice stop?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I always get the Eagle.
I feel like they do. I always get the Jab Step, like the raspberry one. That one's really good.
Mm-hmm. I mean, smoothies are delicious. Remember when I make those protein smoothies pretty often?
I've been making those. It's so easy too. It's just like fruit, Greek yogurt, milk, protein powder.
Mm-hmm.
So easy. I've been doing like mango vanilla ones.
Yeah, I always crushed like, I had like all those vitamins, like different
Yeah.
vitamins and stuff. So I'd crush those and put those in the smoothie because I was like, I don't want to swallow this, so I'll just drink it.
Mm-hmm.
So I do like multivitamin, and then I think I had some like B12. Because I watched an Adam Ragusa video about B12.
Yeah.
I think G Fuel has a bunch of B12 in it.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's got like 7,000% of your daily value.
Dang. Supposedly it's supposed to help you keep your hair longer. Vitamin B12.
I'm having no issues with that lately.
No issues keeping your hair?
Yeah. I need a haircut really bad. But I've been waiting to be able to afford it.
It's like $20. Don't you make bank now?
Yeah, but I like save most of it.
Keep an extra $20 and go get a haircut. I always go to the... Ooh, excuse me. I go to one of two places. Either Cost Cutters, because usually they get you in really fast, and you never need an appointment. Like, they don't do appointments. You know, there's just walk-ins. So I'll either go there, or I'll call Sportsman's, and you like have to have an appointment for
Do you get the
Sportsman's.
VIP there?
What?
Do you get the VIP there?
What is that?
They like wash your hair and give you like a head massage, and then they give you like a shoulder massage with a massage
What?
gun.
No. I didn't know they offered that. I just got regular haircuts there. But they're similar priced for just like regular haircuts between the two.
Mm-hmm.
So like I called Sportsman's one day. I was like, I need a haircut. And then they didn't answer, and I was like, okay, I'll go to Cost Cutters.
I go to a barber.
They got me in at like 20 minutes.
Hell yeah.
So
You go to a barber, Zach?
I go to a barber.
do you go to 402 Cuts, or is that what it's called? The mall? Is that the place Josh likes?
I have no idea. I think Josh's friend does his.
I thought I could have sworn he worked there at Gateway.
He might, yeah. Yeah, I go to the barber lounge.
Where's that?
It's at not quite 40th and Old Cheney, but like a little closer to here.
Okay. On Old Cheney.
Mm-hmm.
I just go to... I lived like 2 blocks away from a salon growing up. So I always went there, and I still usually go there. But I'm kind of interested in checking out a barber. I've tried a couple different places in town, and it's usually fine, but never really sticks out to me as like, wow, I should really switch to this over my salon. So I might try like booking a barber an appointment next time at I don't know where.
We used to go to
Whatever's good
Leah.
reviews.
She was the best.
Mm-hmm. Those were
Best
awesome.
haircuts. I think they're pretty pricey for a haircut, but
Yeah.
oh yeah, those were good. Mostly just because, like, I mean, you'd always get a head massage, and you'd get like while your head was getting massaged, she would use the like minty or like menthol-y eucalyptus or something, like shampoo or whatever it is, and it like makes your head feel like cool and tingly, and like she turns the lights off, and you're just like lean back into the sink, and you're just getting massaged, and your head is tingling, and you're like, oh yeah.
It's like a sensory deprivation chamber
Oh
for your hair.
that show is so good.
Turn off the lights so your hair can't see.
Yeah. But then she stopped doing men's haircuts.
Stop doing haircuts entirely.
Really? Just does makeup now?
Styling. Yeah, she does like
Oh.
makeup and hairstyling. So
Okay.
like extensions and shit.
And, like coloring and...
Mm-hmm.
I think Claire's going to school or wants to go to school for cosmetology.
Oh yeah.
No, that'll be cool.
Is she at SCC?
She was at SCC first semester. She was doing like pre-med stuff so she could become a radiology tech.
I feel like every girl at some point wants to do pre-med.
Yeah. But she
Or
was struggling.
nursing or something.
Yeah, she was struggling with it though, so she dropped out after a semester and decided to just like continue working as like I think she works as a manager at Scooters. So just take some time to save up some money. I don't know. I think she'll do fine, but
Fair
I don't know
enough.
what her timeline is to go back to school or whatever. Or,
Yeah, she's got some years. So
yeah. So I think she was just planning on taking like a year off and seeing where that gets her. But so I guess we'll find out come like maybe fall or something.
I feel like once you stop going to school, it's so much harder to go back.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh, you know what to expect because you've done it before. And I
For
mean,
so long,
you've already
too.
got like your life, you know, you've got your normal job, you've got your bills to pay.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden you're doing school also.
You have to add
It's
all
like,
that responsibility back.
Yeah. School is a lot. It's a lot.
doing part-time online was definitely like my best decision with school. I couldn't do it if it was full-time. It's too much.
I'm not going to finish anything, I don't think. Which is fine.
Yeah, you seem like you're doing well.
Getting closer on the real estate stuff.
Yeah, I got to figure out how I'm going to splurge $300 to take a test. Especially since my rent is like 250 more now than it was. So next month is the first month that I have to pay rent. And so I'm on like the first round of like all the bills, like rent, internet, electricity, you know, all this stuff. So I'm kind of not doing anything yet. You know, I just want to see, make sure I'm good before I need to figure out where my finances are. But yeah, eventually that's still the plan to do that. I've been getting kind of tired with the bank.
That's fair.
So it's always the same customers. They always want the same thing. Like,
oh yeah.
And it's never like anything like that I have to think about, you know?
You just do it.
Like, deposit, okay. Boop, boop, boop. Here's your receipt. Withdraw, okay. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. There you go. Here's your receipt.
Yeah.
You want a roll of quarters for a $10 bill? Okay. There you go. So it's not the most exciting thing in the world. The hours are pretty decent. Paid time off is nice. Benefits are nice. But it's
not enough to do.
It's kind of draining. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. It's fine. I mean, it's a fine job. It's fine.
Yeah.
I wish it paid more.
Oh yeah.
I really wish it paid more, but whatever, I guess. So it'll do for now. And I feel like no matter how long I stay there, like I'll be looking at like other coworkers and stuff. Be like, okay, that guy's been here for 5 years, and he's a personal banker. He's doing like a little bit more than I do, and I've been here for 1 year. So like I can't imagine he gets paid that much more. And then I look at the other personal banker, and I'm like, okay, you clearly do a lot. But I mean, like, your title is essentially the same.
Yeah.
I imagine you do get paid more, but
Slightly.
yeah.
It's
and
like
then I look at
$1 or $2 an hour.
yeah. Then I look at another one of my coworkers who's been there for like 25 years. Only does teller stuff. Can't do a lick more than deposits or withdrawals. And it's like, are you serious? 25 years. And you're asking me how to do stuff? Like, you should know this.
Yeah.
So I just don't feel like there's anywhere to go.
Yeah.
Unless like I could be an officer, but I feel like I have to have a degree for that. No. So I mean, I could maybe.
It's definitely a plus, but like they don't care.
Because like the officers are almost never there, and I'm sure they get paid pretty good.
They do.
And like they don't do anything. They go into each other's offices and just like talk. We drink coffee. They'll take like 2 phone calls a day, and then they'll leave at like noon. And you're like, what? What?
What do the officers
like,
do?
They don't, or like they'll show up like 2 days a week, and you're like, dude, what is going on? So, I mean, that sounds pretty slick, but I don't know.
We had one at the first spot I was at that I don't know exactly what his job was, but he'd come in an hour late every day and he'd drink coffee and read the paper. I think he'd like send a couple emails and then he'd leave for the day.
That sounds pretty nice.
And it was like 9 a.m. till like noon at best.
Yep.
It's like, damn. I want your job.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they've all got like kids and houses and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, what?
No, one of the guys, same branch, he was an officer, and I guess they like adopted a bunch of kids, and he had like 12 kids he adopted.
What?
Damn.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he like had
How are they
12
gonna feed all those kids?
12 kids, a Suburban, got to be a huge house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
And you just have to work 4 hours.
what does your paycheck look like?
Yeah, what the hell?
So, yeah. If it's not an officer, then I don't see a lot of places to go in the bank. Because I don't really want to be a manager.
And those
That
positions
just-
open at like once every 2 years.
Yeah.
And then everyone in the city applies for it.
Yep. So, I don't want to be a manager. That just... No. Don't want to manage a branch.
That would suck.
That would suck.
Do you ever get a chance to talk to the officers just in general? Maybe you could see, like, what do I got to do to get this job?
Sometimes I can talk to them. But I mean, they're normally talking about like basketball and football, and they'll start like naming like players and stuff. I'm like, whoa, but his stats are way better than so and so, and blah blah blah. I'm like, how am I supposed to insert myself into this conversation? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't understand like the last 10 words you guys said.
Yeah, learn basketball, I guess.
One of the ones at Pine Lake were like, he'd come up and he was like, yeah, I was at this opera last night. And I was like, wow.
This guy goes to the opera. Holy shit.
But I don't know. He was a cool dude, but can't relate.
Yeah. My mom wants to go see the Lion King musical at the Orpheum Theater up in Omaha.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's in like a month or so. Maybe it just happened. I can't remember. But I was like, yeah, that sounds cool. That'd be a fun little pastime thing. We make like a day out of it though, because you got to go to Omaha.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be fun.
Yeah. I really wanted to see
Shrek the
Les
musical.
Mis. No.
Oh,
Les Mis when it was here in Lincoln, but
Les Mis was so good.
it was a little expensive. And
Although-
I didn't have anyone to go with.
A little confusing.
Yeah. It was a good time.
I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Hamilton was way better than Les Mis. Hamilton was so good.
Hamilton's sick.
Yeah, that'd be so cool. All right, what'd you guys think?
Got one sip left here, my cream soda. I'm pretty full.
You ready for some ratings?
I suppose so.
Sure.
All right. I'm down to go first.
Do it.
It was really good. It was good. I don't know, I feel like I don't have a lot to say because like the flavor wasn't super strong, but like also their goal is a nice light summer beer, so it definitely achieved that. And also like a hint of cream soda, so that was really very pleasant. I think I'm gonna go with a B plus. I feel like I like my beers slightly darker than this one, but it was delicious. So I'm down to give it credit for that. But yeah, B plus.
Okay. I guess I can go next. I was unsure about it. Excuse me. I was unsure about it at first. It kind of seemed like, I mean, yes, it was very light, and kind of seemed like it was just lacking a lot of flavor. Like it didn't really seem like it amounted to much. And after the first glass, I wasn't sure if I wanted a second one. I was like, oh, okay, I'll go for another one. Second one, it just kind of started to taste like beer.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It just kind of became like one, like, you know, when you take your first sips, you can kind of distinguish the like different notes and like flavors and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But then during the second one, I was like, it's beer. So I did not get a lot of cream soda from this. I just kind of felt like strange beer. So I think I'm going to give it it wasn't bad though. Like C plus. Yeah, C plus for me.
Cool. Let's see. I enjoyed it. I agree that the beer itself was kind of lacking, but I did taste a little hint of cream soda in there, unlike Christian. But yeah, I definitely wished it had more of the cream soda flavor. I tried basically mixing it like 50% with A&W cream soda with the second beer. And that was a fun decision, actually, because I really liked it. It does, theoretically cut down the alcohol content by volume to half of what it was.
and that's fine. But yeah, it tasted a lot less like flavorless-ish beer and a lot more like the cream soda that I was expecting. But it was still kind of beer in there too, so I enjoyed that. Overall, though, I don't want to rate it with the cream soda itself. Or I guess I don't want that to be the main thing. So I'd say for the beer itself, I'm going to agree with Christian and give it a C+. It was cool. It was interesting. It was smooth. It was decent, but probably not something I'd buy just to drink itself. As for mixing it with cream soda, though, I'm going to give that a B+, because I thought that was tasty and kind of filling because cream soda's got sugar and all that, but a fun decision regardless. And that is my opinion.
Hell yeah. Well,
Good cast, boys.
good cast.
Good cast. Clink.
That's the sound of an empty 3 beers.
Six beers.
Jinx.
Thanks for watching.